So that was like a little treat. The Northern Lights. I decided to put that in the beginning of the video in case if people don't want to hear me talk an hour or tens and 15s of minutes and then having to see that. So I thought, you know, put it in the beginning of the video. It was cool. It kind of looked like an explosion, and I didn't know about it until I saw a friend's Instagram photo on there, and I was like, oh dang. And I walked outside and I saw it. I was almost about to fall asleep too. So that was cool to get a glimpse of that. And then the picture one I have looks almost like a painting. Looks so cool. It's like a painting. And yeah, I've had like all these other photos and videos of the other Northern Lights, the fire on Navajo Mountain, but it's all gone. My phone wasn't backed up and it reset. So I lost a lot of it, but I have like some of the fire photos, but not like a lot of it. I had some that were really cool because from where we were, the fire was going up past the mountain line, so it was really cool to see like the flames come up. But yeah, lost all those. No time-lapse pictures of that one, but the other Northern Lights I got, I think I uploaded it on Instagram, can't remember. But yeah, I thought it was pretty cool to put that in the beginning of the video. These are infiltrators. I call them black worms because we lay them down for the drainage. We use them for our sink drainage. It's just gray water, just sink water, washing hands, dishes, stuff like that. But for our septic systems, black water, we use these as well. So it's nice to like cross use them in different areas, so I can actually buy like 200 of those, and if I come up short at like a septic install, I can just utilize one of these. And they're really great. You can drive on top of them. They have these ribs on there that make it really structurally strong, so you can drive on top of it. And yeah, they work. I really kind of like do enjoy them. It's a lot better than the socks that we used to use. Train. Yeah, I'm gonna flex that. But yeah, the infiltrator socks we used to use, it's just like a 4-inch pipe, perforated, so it kind of looks like an accordion, and have little holes in it. And those little holes, they get really backed up with like grease and stuff, so it kind of backs up into the drain. But these are really nice because they're really large. You can dump a lot of water in there and they still work, infiltrate into the ground. But yeah, that's where I'm at. The train, kind of loud, but there's like a fire or a prescribed burn behind the country club. I was looking in that direction. I was like, it doesn't look like it's controlled. It's huge, but apparently it is. It's all like clear skies that way. So, I actually used to work next door to here. This is Central Arizona Supply, across from Sonic and Sam's Club. I used to work at Northland Motorsports before it became Go AZ, and I knew these guys for a long time, and it's really cool to come back here and just say hi to them, and now continuing to do business with them. So it's really cool. But yeah, I had to remind them, I was like, yeah, it was before all the trick bikes, so I wasn't a part of that. He was laughing when I said that. But yeah, getting ready to leave. I just gotta throw a strap down onto this, and then I'll be heading out. I gotta stop at one more place. Headlight. Nate keeps telling me, don't forget the headlights. Oh yeah, I forgot. Gave him my credit card to get some propane, and then I was in Kayenta. I was thinking, oh yeah, I need to grab the headlight. Ah, crap. He has my credit card. So it got pushed back like another week, and I need to remember this time. Pick up headlights, because one of the trucks, the running lights are out. Got a UFO flying around. Right there. I can't see it on here. Screen's a little too small. So, just waiting for some packages to show up. It showed up, I think it was yesterday, but the office was closed. And yeah, right now it's supposed to be here in like the next 20 minutes. So I'm gonna try and hang out. If not the next 20 minutes, I'm just gonna take off. It takes about 2 hours to get from Flag to Shanto. And then I still have like all this stuff to unload, stuff in the back of the truck. But yeah, I just picked up some paint, getting ready to leave. And then I was like, you know what, let me wait around, let me see if this thing shows up or not. And if not, you know, I'm already on the outside of town. If it does, I don't have that far to go to. I just gotta jump the track, and that's about it. But what better way to talk about this, because I talked about Go AZ and Northland Motorsports. I actually started there when it was still Flagstaff Motorsports. If you're a Flag local, you've probably seen it a bunch of times. If you've been in there, it was when it used to be the smaller version of what it was now. It was just like maybe 20 feet across, 30 feet across. And then it just went to that one service counter, and that was it. Now if you go in there, it's like super big and super huge. The service department has always been that big, so. But yeah, I used to be there when it was Flagstaff Motorsports, and then it transitioned into Northland Motorsports. But to start my journey on motorcycle shops is when it used to be here, Northland Motorsports, over at the old Toys R Us building, when it used to be still what was that rainbow color. Now it's the Goodwill by the mall, Flagstaff Mall. And yeah, I started here when it was Northland Motorsports. It was fun, I enjoyed it. I didn't enjoy the smell of the dog food, but yeah. Joe and Steve, Brett, Kim, Purnell, I knew them all here when I first started. Then I ended up going to Phoenix, and then came back here, and Joe was cool enough to hire me back, and that's when he had me hired at Flagstaff Motorsports. But it was fun, it was cool, met a lot of people, stayed in contact with a lot of people, and yeah, just, it was fun. Transitioned all that knowledge from like the little wiring stuff, the 12-volt stuff, to here, so it was great to have that back knowledge as a base for this. And yeah, I sure don't miss the traffic. Flagstaff traffic has just gotten worse, but I miss the fact that you can just go down the street for a lunch. And not driving like 100 miles a day just to go to work. But I absolutely love being out in Navajo Mountain. So quiet, away from everybody. And I like that like off-grid living type stuff. So it's fun. This one, some days I do miss being around like the motorcycle stuff, but I don't miss being a mechanic. I hated it. I didn't like it. My hands were always dirty. My clothes was always dirty. I smelled like oil and gasoline all the time. It wasn't my funnest time, but working on dirt bikes alone was probably my best part. My highlight of my days was to work on dirt bikes, and being able to race them as well. So, but yeah, I used to started here when it was Northland Motorsports. If you're a local to Flagstaff, you know it was the old Toys R Us building. The rainbow color was still on there. If you used to go into Northland Motorsports, it was before that RC track that used to be there. It was way before that. So yeah, some I think they call it lore, some Donovan lore, some little backstory, so you guys can get a little idea of what I used to do. You know, me living in Flagstaff, I wasn't a Navajo mountain raised. I wasn't yeah, it was fun, but I really enjoyed Flagstaff. Now I'm like, I don't like the traffic. But yeah, I don't like the traffic, and not really the snow. It snowed a lot here. I plowed the snow, so I don't want to plow snow anymore. But yeah, it should be here. My package should be here. Just hoping it shows up. If not, I'm just gonna take off. It's cloudy. Supposedly there's going to be another like northern lights going on tonight. I was kind of hoping to set the camera up again and take another time lapse of it, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I probably still can. You'll probably still see like the colors through the clouds, but it's not gonna be as cool as the beginning picture or video. I thought it was cool because, you know, that first like 3 seconds of the time lapse, it looked like there was an explosion, and it kind of looked like there was aliens and spaceships fighting up there, having a little galactic war, and then there was that red looking explosion. But yeah, it was pretty cool. Cool to I shared it with some of the DigDeep people, and they enjoyed seeing it, and I thought it looked cool having the Navajo mountain kind of like barely visible. If I go any lower, the camera catches those NTUA security lights, and yeah, it catches that, and then it kind of like blurs out everything. Gets a little too bright, so that's why I was angled in that direction. But yeah, my battery's about to die on this thing, so not a really big end of video update. You guys didn't see any of the workers or anything like that, but yeah, you know, thanks for watching. Thanks for the comments on there, and maybe I should do a Q&A. Let me know if you guys want to hear me do a Q&A. You guys make the questions, and I'll do my best to answer some of those questions. You never know, we'll see. But you know, thanks for watching, and yeah, catch you guys in the next one.